The newest member of the London Knights and the 16th overall pick of the 2021 OHL Priority Selection, Denver Barkey sits down with me now. Denver, how are you? Has the feeling sunk in yet?
I'm really great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's really hard to kind of describe. Like a few of the other guys have said what it feels like, and yeah, it's really sunk in now. It's pretty cool, and I'm really excited to get down into London for sure.
Awesome. Well, another huge congratulations from all of us here. Maybe you could just tell us what your Friday looked like and maybe what your reaction was.
Yeah. So I woke up in the morning and just kind of had a regular day. I was at my cottage, so I went around the water and had some fun out in the sun for the day. And when it came time down to the draft, I sat down with my family and we watched it. And when I got my name called, I was really shocked, and I had to run into a closet because my family was screaming, and I had to take a call from Coach Dale Hunter. So that was pretty crazy. And then after just seeing how happy everybody was for me, it was really cool.
Sounds like it was just like a really nice moment for everyone.
Yeah,
Getting a call from Dale Hunter definitely is a pretty big deal, right?
yeah, it was super cool.
Awesome. Well, I mean, the London Knights have some pretty rich history and a winning background. How does it feel to be a London Knight? And maybe what has impressed you most about the organization so far in the conversations you've had?
Yeah, just like their organizational plan and their plans that they have for players is super prestigious. And it's when they kind of just gave me their plan and showed me what they see in my future, it was just really cool and gave me a good understanding as to why they've been able to produce NHL players for however long they've been an organization. And yeah, it's just been super cool. And then the Mark Hunter and Dale Hunter are obviously very good coaching and GM. So yeah, that's super exciting as well.
Awesome. Well, you've been described as an electric forward. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself as a player and the game you play?
Yeah, so obviously, I love playing in the offensive zone. I make sure I take care of my own work in the D zone, and then when I get in the offensive zone, I like to use my speed and edges with my stick handling and creativity and my vision to make plays that I guess wow people. I see and make passes that some people don't, and I like to use my stick handling to make some moves around defenders and then make a nice pass to one of my teammates and set them up for a goal.
The Knights definitely took notice of I think it was your full package of skill. I think that's how Rob Simpson described it. What does it mean to get that kind of praise?
Yeah, that's super cool. Just knowing that how confident they are and what type of player I am, and I'm really excited to just get down to London and practice with the team and meet everybody.
Why don't you tell us about your development with the Toronto Titans and how you feel you've been able to grow as a player in the last couple of years?
Yeah, so obviously this year was pretty difficult with COVID, and I think Darcy Tucker, my coach, and Gloxy, my assistant coach, really made the most out of our times, and we got to do some games in Guelph, which was pretty fortunate. But Darcy Tucker really taught me a lot through the 2 years that I played with him. And obviously, he's got some really cool stories to share as well.
I was going to say it must be pretty special getting to learn from a guy with a wealth of NHL experience under his belt.
Yeah,
Well, you kind of mentioned it. I mean, there's no secret that the last year has been hard for everyone. What do you think are the biggest steps you've been able to take to just make sure you're staying in shape, staying hockey ready, and just making sure you're ready to go when the puck drops?
yeah, obviously just adapting to just being online school. And I'm fortunate enough to go to the Hill Academy, which is a private school in Caledon, and they did a really good job with getting us on the ice when we could. And then when we were off the ice, we did online practice sessions just in our driveway, stick handling and shooting. And they made sure we're doing our workouts, which also helped. And yeah, just adapting to that online and staying at home was really difficult, but I think I made the most of it for sure.
We talked about, the London Knights, they're consistently pumping out this high end talent. Is there anyone on the team you're just really looking forward to being able to learn from when you guys hit the ice together?
Yeah. I mean, they're all going to be pretty cool to learn from. But one guy that reached out to me when I got drafted was Luke Evangelista. And next year will be his fourth year as London. And I know he came in as a smaller player like myself. So learning and kind of talking to him, and he really welcomed me to the team, which is pretty cool. So I'm for sure going to look up to him as one of those guys next year. And I'm sure he'll give me some good advice as to when I'm struggling or when I'm doing really well. And that's for sure one guy that I'm looking forward to meeting.
Well, Luke is definitely, I mean, a good guy to learn from and a good guy to have in your corner if you have any questions about adjusting to the league, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, just to wrap things up, what's the message you have for London Knights fans?
Um, just super excited to get down to London, and I've heard nothing but good things, kind of just about the organization and the fans, and when the arena's fully packed without COVID, obviously, and I'm just super excited to get down there and meet the coaching, the staff, and the players as well.
Sounds good. All right. This has been Denver Barkey, the 16th overall pick of the 2021 OHL Priority Selection, newest member of the London Knights organization. Thanks again, Denver.
Thank you. Have a good day.